Hello, we are here at World War I Park in Massachusetts, and we're going to be testing out the Thought Space Expanse. I just picked it up at Disc East, so this is going to be my very first throw with this. So we're going to see how this goes. This is hole 1, 245 feet. It goes slightly to the right at the end. So we're going to try to throw this on a little bit of ante and see what kind of stability it has. So this is the very first throw of the day, first throw of the disc. So let's see if we can see what stability it's got. Okay, that was a good tree. Oh, it rolled. It's still rolling in a good spot. That's in a good spot. It did fight out a little bit at the end. Yeah, that was a good flight for the first throw. It did not turn at all to the right, but it went straight for a decent amount of the way down there. Did get pretty close enough to putt, and since we're going all thought space here, we're going to be putting with the Praxis that I also picked up at Disc East. So that'll be the putter for these 4 holes that we're going to play. So there's a little bit of wind. Okay, good putt. It was a good putt, a little high. Missed the birdie. And we'll try to putt with the Expanse. It putts. Okay, good start with the Praxis putting. Alright, so we take a par on hole 1. We're going to play 4 holes. We're going to be playing a layout here called For the Kids.
For the kids.
4 holes. It's hole 1, 7, 9, 8 and 9. This is hole 2, but it's actually hole 7. 250. It's a little uphill. You got a hyzer out and around this rock. Just hopefully have it come back to the left, and then if you get far enough up there, you can jump putt for birdie. But play everything for par. Happy with par. So let's try to see what this can do. I don't want to put too much hyzer so that I throw it straight into the rock. But let's negative thoughts away. Oh, 2 inside? Oh, just missed the tree. Oh yeah, I think it was actually really good. Had a little glide to it. Jump putt for birdie. Let's see what we can do. Rocks in the way. Alright, we'll step on this side. Fade in. Oh, nope. Drop short. All right. We'll just tap this in for a par. So we're even. Shot even on 1. Even on 2. Hashtag 7. Hole 3. It's not really a great spot to set up the camera that you can actually see the line I'm going through, but if I hit it, you should see it bounce up near the basket. So let's see. Into the ground. Oh, it's got some glide on it. I put it on a little ante because I really want to test the stability of this, because I want to see if I'm going to put it in my bag. So I put it on ante. It kind of just went straight. I kind of want to compare it to this Tesla, which is, I think, for my arm, a little more overstable than that. I think if I threw it on the ante like that, I still think the Tesla's coming back. But let's see. I did not throw it on as much ante, and I skied it. But it's gonna end up being a decent shot. Yep. And it came down near the basket. Did not throw it the same at all. Well, let's go see. We're gonna play from the Expanse, not the Tesla. So we made it down here, but we have lots of twiggies and branches and all kinds of things to deal with. There's not really a great space to throw through. There's a little gap over there, but I kind of feel like I need to just like flick a little forehand and hope and pray. So maybe it'll just kind of stay up there and not go down the hill. Yeah, let's not hit any of these little things. Let's get a little angle on this, around this tree. Hopefully. Come in. Oh, okay. I actually think that could have been pretty good. Very makeable. I put you in kind of a weird spot, so maybe you can see the basket. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I can make this stay even through 3. Too high again. Everything's been too high. So we are bogeying because threw too high. And I can't even blame the wind lifting it. I think I just threw it too high. So we ended up with a bogey there. So we are +1 through 3, and we got the hardest hole left. Walking up to one of the nicer looking tee pads on this course for one of the hardest holes on this course. Nice little stepway, nice little beautiful tee pad, and the basket is right over there. It's only 300 feet it says, but definitely looks farther than that, feels farther than that. All right, last hole, hole 4. I'm gonna try to throw it straight down this right side gap and hopefully have it fade back into the middle. Okay, so this is kind of the shot I need this disc to cover. So let's see if we can get this down there. Oof, I yanked it and it came back. So that's usually my mess up on this hole. I usually mess up by turning something over that I throw is more understable, and I try to hit that gap on a hyzer and I end up turning it over, or I hit like this very first tree. So I needed something that if I do make a mistake, it can kind of correct it for me, and that kind of did, because I kind of turned that over and yanked it into oblivion, and it came back enough that I have a chance at a par. So let's check it out. All right, got us decently far down there. We're just kind of behind this tree perfectly, and I got a little bit of a line of trees, so I might have to try to do this. This is not my favorite kind of shot. I might have to try to throw something like this and around, hopefully, because I don't see any other way I can really get to the basket. And hopefully this will get me close enough to get a putt. But we're gonna try it. Could be risky, could be in the woods. We're just gonna let it rip. Or I go completely wrong gap and go into the parking lot. Yeah, that was terrible. Let's try something different. That was bad. We'll play it because it's a scoring round. But let's try if I threw a PA5 and tried to throw it in this gap and see if this would work. No trees behind me. Not enough. Nope, that also did not work. Or we just pick up the Expanse, we reach out over here, and we just flick it. And we flick it. And we flick it. Oh God, so many trees hit. Okay, strike 3, we're out. So we are way down here in the woods. And walking over here, I realized I cheated on every single hole except for hole 1, I think, because I putted with my normal Nomad putters and not the Praxis, like I said. So, all right, last hole. Let's try to do it. This is kind of a little too far and too many trees. I might just flick this Praxis up there and lay up for a bogey. Maybe? Or do I just fucking... Hey, excuse me. Or do I just... I'm just gonna send it. I'm still gonna send it. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, stick. 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 Wind. Alright, let's go. Okay, that worked. I parked it. My disc is, oh my God, covered in mud. Covered in mud. My hand is covered in mud. Camera's gonna stay there. We're gonna go tap this putt in and wipe this disc off in the snow because it's covered in mud. This is awesome. And muddy putt. Nice. This one's covered in mud now too.